The moment begins with a warm and familiar family atmosphere. Someone notices Jessie arriving and immediately calls out to her with excitement. "Is that my favorite cousin?" The answer comes without hesitation. "You know it is." Jessie is invited over, but the cheerful mood quickly changes when she reveals that something is wrong. She has recently broken up with Mike, and the emotional impact has left her completely devastated. "I'm dying inside." Her family immediately realizes that this is not an ordinary conversation. Jessie is genuinely hurting, and everyone wants to know what happened. Instead of ignoring her feelings, the family gathers around her and tries to offer comfort. For Jessie, the breakup feels like the end of the world. She is struggling to process her emotions, and at that moment, she needs more than advice. She needs people who will simply be there for her. The situation becomes so emotional that Carol decides something needs to be done. "Carol, get Mama out." Someone asks what is happening, confused by the sudden urgency. The response is both dramatic and humorous: "We're having an emotional emergency." The family quickly understands that Jessie needs attention and support. Mama is asked to leave for the moment so the situation can be handled without making things even more overwhelming. "Can I just get the headline?" "No. Go." The exchange adds a little humor to an otherwise emotional moment. It shows how this family deals with difficult situations not always perfectly, but with plenty of love, personality, and a sense of humor. What makes the scene especially touching is the way the family members care for one another. There is no hesitation when someone needs emotional support. Everyone seems willing to step in and help. It is a reminder that family is not always about solving someone's problems. Sometimes, it is simply about being present when that person is struggling. Later, the atmosphere becomes much lighter. "Hey, Mama." The conversation shifts from heartbreak to something completely different: getting ready for a hot date. She begins talking about her upcoming date and asks Mama for some advice. "I was just thinking about my hot date. Do you have any ideas about what we can do with this hair?" Mama, naturally, has plenty of ideas. Many. Her response immediately suggests that she has been waiting for this opportunity. She looks at the hair and begins imagining different possibilities. Then she makes a rather unexpected suggestion. "You would look beautiful in a bouffant." The suggestion creates a completely different mood. Instead of focusing on heartbreak, everyone can now laugh, joke, and prepare for the next chapter. But Mama isn't finished. She has magazines and an old-fashioned jar of dippity-doo ready to go. "I've got some ladies' home journals and a jar of dippity-doo." Suddenly, the ordinary preparation for a date turns into a full beauty transformation. "Prepare to be transformed." The statement sounds almost like the beginning of a major makeover. What makes this moment memorable is the contrast between the emotional beginning and the playful ending. Jessie starts the scene feeling heartbroken and overwhelmed after her breakup with Mike. But surrounded by family, she slowly finds herself laughing again. The scene shows two very different sides of family life. There are moments when emotions become overwhelming, when someone feels completely broken and doesn't know what to do. And then there are moments filled with laughter, teasing, and ridiculous conversations about hairstyles. But both moments are connected by the same thing: love. The family may joke around, interrupt one another, and respond dramatically, but underneath all of it is genuine affection. When Jessie is hurting, they are there. When she needs encouragement, they try to lift her spirits. And when she decides to move forward, they are ready to help her feel confident again. In the end, the message is simple: sometimes healing doesn't happen through a serious conversation or perfect advice. Sometimes, it begins with family, laughter, and someone telling you that you are going to look amazing on your next date. And perhaps that is exactly what Jessie needs: a little love, a little humor, and a complete hair transformation to remind her that one difficult chapter doesn't define the rest of her story.